Hello everyone, I'm Gary from CNMCyber and we have Kevin here. Oh, it's me. And it's again me. And we have Kevin here. And we are in community board. And today is September 6th. And this session is recorded and recording will be posted on our channel. And we have our agenda, which is posted on the wiki page. And we will go through office hour scripts. Then we will touch pitch, sales pitch. We'll talk a little bit about partners. I will introduce list of deliverables which I developed. And we maybe briefly touched something else like business to watch and e-business. Do you have anything to add, Kevin?
No.
Okay, let's go to the office hour scripts. So right now we develop this office hours, and Kevin created this script page which outlines requirements for creating scripts, and it's time to test it. So we decided to do beta testing, and we had a session at first, like at 1 p.m. on Monday. And what happened? What happened, Kevin? Did you follow through?
Yes. I finally got the contract from Anthony.
Oh, okay.
And I'm yet to share it with you so that you can begin the beta testing.
Okay, cool.
I'll actually share it right away.
Say it again.
I'm actually sharing it now.
Oh, okay. So we have a backlog, right? We have a backlog of many office hours.
Yeah.
By the way, kind of this scripting tasks, it shouldn't be on the discussion. I will say, why did you put in discussion? It should be like in the kind of. I will move it to the page. So script, this is about their development of this page. But I will put it here, honestly. Because this is the part of contracts, right? Contracting.
Yeah.
It's what we offer people to work on. So under this contracting, we will need to have here announcement or how we will or the pitch of what we will kind of tell people. We need to have how we will onboard people, including kind of media wiki, right? The order will be a part of the agreement.
Okay.
And we have tasks, so they can kind of create and go there. I will also probably, I see like some of them are complete, and you have like a pages.
Yes.
I will probably do. Yeah, I will probably do like a category, like office hours scripted, kind of, and we'll move it to the kind of to assign this page to the category.
Okay.
Instead of keeping them here, because this is not task, so it will be like a task, and also it will be like a samples, right? So kind of the complete will go to the samples.
That's a good idea.
Okay. So we have a backlog, which we can like test as well. By the way, again, are we on the same page? how to use the scripts. So like when the scripts are available, they will be
Yeah.
used either for
Yeah.
requirements or for their for the products. For instance, when we talked, I remember Gracie scheduled the meetings for information architecture. It will go directly to the courses. So for the people to say, oh, information architecture, this and that, and to start it from here, start from there. So it will be kind of,
Yeah.
it will can go to the courses. Okay, let's
Yes.
go.
I
Yeah,
noted this in the office hour page.
office hour page
Yeah,
here.
yeah, it's noted. Yeah, it's noted in the office hour page. Like the scripts will be moved to products or requirements.
Okay, that's good. Cool. So let's move to the pitch. So like what the plans are. Like plans is like more testing technically, right? We don't
Yes.
have any kind of discussion. More testing. This is our plan, right? Okay, let's move to the pitch. So like I worked a little bit on their CNMCyber pitch. Again, on this on their like 30 seconds version.
Okay.
What happened? Last week we had this like, oh, CNMCyber is not a training company. And I came to an employment agency here,
Yeah.
close to my location, Northern Virginia. And I printed the text and I showed to a lady who is a coordinator there. I say, oh, I see this announcement. Tell me, what do you think? Tell me whether I should pursue. And she said, they are saying we are not a training company, but we offer a job, which for people with no training. So this is the first kind of contradiction, according to her. Because if you don't offer a training, it's like, what job is this? If it's not like a training. And also, she said they promise the jobs like temporary. So why should you go to this job if they don't give you anything? So that is why I changed. I put kind of more direct, more straight. CNM Cyber features introductory jobs, so you can explore various professions in IT to find the best match. Our jobs come with knowledge, skills, experience, certificates, and recommendations. It's what I basically did. Then I just
Yeah. Okay.
simplified. Those who start from scratch, organize meetings first, develop website second, and we at CNM Cyber will stop when your professional calling and target occupations are determined. Human touch, no fees, no obligations, no fear. Everyone is welcome, and this specifically includes ladies. I decided to get it back because kind of maybe someone will see, like from like females or women, will say, oh, it's not for me. Are you looking for a job to begin with? Are you thinking about a new career? If so, go to cnmcyber.com/welcome to get started. I'm kind of about like 28 seconds when sorry, I have like airplanes flying.
Yeah, it's okay.
So when I kind of do like a timer, it shows me like 28 seconds. At least like right now, it shows like it tells people what we offer, right? So we are not offering you kind of a job, like a normal job, right?
Yeah, this from this statement, it feels like it's a normal job. Like when this statement states that we assume name cyber will stop when when your professional calling and target occupation are determined, it feels like a permanent thing when, in my opinion.
Yeah, and we can basically kind of this one can easily be applied to EDOSWIT, like for school children, right? Maybe we can substitute the word jobs with something else to indicate this like not paid jobs, right? Kind of some
Yeah. Oh,
introductory.
yeah. Sure. Yeah. Maybe,
But maybe
yeah.
keep it just like
Something.
job, like because introductory job is not necessarily a job. Let's say in this way. Like in my
Maybe.
area, we have a lot of special police, which is not police, which is usually like a security agencies, but they like to call themselves police. So, um, so special police is not police. Introductory job is not necessarily a job. We may keep it kind of as it is, instead of like, so this will go. Let's say I'm looking for a job to begin with. Or maybe keep it this way too. I'm not sure. So
Okay. Even the next statement, are you looking for a new career? It feels like this is my new career. CNM Cyber will be my new career or something like that.
yeah, and Kevin approved like in IT before. We discussed like on Monday, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of it gives like more like a hot words there. So it kind of narrows because if not, it was not in IT. So then it was kind of a little bit ambiguous. IT is a hot word normally, and kind of
Yeah.
I feel like it clicks better. So anyway, and we had a discussion with Kevin on Monday on career prize pitch. It's not processed yet, right?
Yeah. Not yet.
But hopefully we'll get. What I missed in this
Yeah.
discussion, I wanted to ask you, what pitch did you deliver to Rita, Erastus, Miss Rita, Gracie, Mark, Anasmas, and others? So like you
Yeah.
brought people, right? And to bring people to
Yeah.
this program, you needed to tell them something. So and I tried to assess, and I couldn't. No one ever kind of told me directly what you told them. So I assume that Rita, she mentioned IT several times. So maybe you pitched her, said, "Oh, you will be making job, you will be making some money, but also for you, it's like a transition to IT, I guess." And for
Yes.
others, yeah.
So what I told them is that we are developing this product, and they can be part of the development of this program based on IT, and in the process they'll be able to earn some money, and also they'll get recommendations and some training as well.
They definitely miss something. So let's say because they miss this development part, because kind of at least like they were not sure what to develop, right?
Yeah.
So again, what I like, I put kind of a smile here at the end. So what I'm saying that kind of right now this career prize pitch is something which should be like improved in comparison what you gave before, because you gave this pitch to them, you pitched
Yeah.
this opportunity to them. So like our right now stage is to understand what went right, what went wrong, to improve, and to launch like the second part, pitch 2.0, right? Pitch version 2.0. Okay, you're working on this, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as we have pitch, we can go to the partners. Do you have any updates?
At the moment, no. No, any updates.
And basically,
True.
we need to have we have some list of kind of companies we need to create. We need to pitch them too, right?
Yeah.
Create some kind of some proposal. So we will ask them what we are planning to build this product, and we are planning to hire people to develop it. And could you help us to hire these people, right?
Yeah.
And to see what this goes. Oh, by the way, back to kind of to the pitch. We had a discussion about target audience. Again, I'm repeating again and again. I don't know. This is the thing which we need to determine who will be in our audience. It
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
be back on kind of on my experience, the most productive people in this program when we did it from 2012 to 2016, 17. The most productive was like from 12 to 16-year-old. 12 to 16. I didn't have anyone 17-year-old, but I guess like anything like below 18 is kind of
Yeah.
amazingly good. What the problem is, let's say with like Rita and Erastus and Miss Rita and Gracie and Mark and Inesmus,
Yeah.
all of them and you, and particularly me, it's like we need money coming in, right? We need to pay rent, we
Yeah.
need to buy something, we need to there.
That's
And
correct.
and since kind of all these adult people, they need money, it limits kind of the choice. They say, oh, I'm looking for a source of income, right? Whether it will be a
Yeah.
good source of income, it will be stable source of income, it will be forever, it will be for a long time, what their perspective that this source of income will increase. All
Yeah.
these questions people have. And with the younger people, they normally have their parents who pay their rents and so on and so forth. So they are looking
Sure.
for pocket money. And it basically it frees their creativity because they don't need to think, oh, what people will think of me, what if I do something wrong, what I do something and I will be blamed and I will be fired and so on and so forth. So maybe we will try with employment agencies, but maybe after this we can also go to the schools and say, do you have kind of can you announce like maybe in your school? So it could be some difficulties. So let's say my friend in Moscow who hires like 17-year-old, one of whom like it's like high school, but they have kind of a system in Russia. So like they
Yeah.
need to have someone who will work, but also they need to have someone who will get money because legally they cannot hire directly. So they hire someone who got money and another person who is a school student works. So it needs to be kind of to thought about. So we will try
Yeah.
with employment agencies, and especially they can polish our pitch and our kind of they can suggest something so that it can be helpful. But we also need to think about like schools, right?
Yes. So an update on that I'd like to mention is that I made a phone call to one of the principals that I know last week,
Wow.
and they are very welcoming to this idea. Their main concern was, is it paid or not? That was just their main concern. But once I told them that you don't have to pay anything, they are very, very welcoming to this idea.
Kevin,
It's not,
we had
yeah.
discussion. I'm not sure that we had this on the record, but I will tell you. If you tell me that we have a school who's willing to try, and I will get. You hear the airplanes right now. Another airplane is coming, right? Like the office is like 10 minutes from the international airport of driving, right?
Wow.
So
Okay. Yeah.
here we go. And I will go there, take my passport, and go to Kenya and get to your kind of city. And with the school, we will kind of think kind of how to make it like after school program or something like
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of for the
Yeah.
kids, maybe on the school property. If we need like a computer class, we can set up like a computer class there, put like internet access there, so kids can
Yeah.
come kind of someplace. So kids who may not have kind of computers at home or like smartphones, they can come and kind of go, and we will
Yeah.
try to promote it. And it will be very good for the school too, because they will advertise. I
Yeah.
know like I had a very similar experience with one university in Russia before like this Ukrainian war. It was like before, like in 2009, yes, way before 2014. Like my cooperation with the Russian university stopped in 2014 when Russia invaded Ukraine for the first time. So, and we launched this program, and they put on their kind of the website, oh, we have a program with with the American partners, and they kind of the head of this program of the department. She told me that they used it a lot in recruitment for their university,
Wow.
for their department, like recruitment of new fresh students.
Like they got more students from this.
Yeah, so kind of they advertise when people like when a student is coming to the university and think, oh, should I apply? Should I be a student here? They
Yeah.
told people, oh, our university has partners in America and we have a mutual program, and you will have kind of access there. It was kind of very good for the university, according to my partners.
Oh, okay.
Like if we had like these school students, we will go so fast. We will go much faster than ever. I'm sure. I'm
Yeah.
positive. I had like I had like a 16-year-old on the meetup. One second. I made a picture. I didn't make. I had a few pictures, not all of them. I had many. This one. It was like I took a picture of one 16-year-old, and like in 2 months he did like for so much.
Wow.
Maybe not in this kind of this network. Anyway, let's go. Let's move on.
Okay.
So what happened? It's confusing. Google Chrome did like two different icons. What this icon is coming? Sharing.
Oh, yeah. That's what Jitsi or what's happening.
I don't know. I no longer like Windows. I need to. I keep this laptop Windows because of my school, my college. Anyway, so what the plans? We will continue. What we will do?
I'm thinking that we can create two two pitches for the partners and for career prize. And we can also start looking for these schools.
Okay. And partners and employment agency. You will do them, right?
Yes.
With my help. If you need like office hour, we can do this on Monday. Okay, so we are moving on. We have like 19 minutes before we meet with Natalia. So what I did a lot of work on list of deliverables. So it used to be CNMCyber talk page, but I moved I found this like career prize biz op, which was part, by the way, it was mentioned in the course. It was mentioned in our the first course, which was right now it's called which is called right now World Up Orientation. I see this page was created in 2018. So, and I moved everything from CNMCyber talk page here, and I combined what was left, what I couldn't put, I made like a legacy projects, and right now move on discussion page. This is kind of the old stuff. But the new stuff is kind of more detailed. And whatever we are doing right now on what deliverables we are like looking at, I moved everything on this page. I'm still working on it. It's not not ready to be tested. But let's say we are testing right now the script, right? You see CNMCyber script, I put 80% progress. Assuming that, and this is kind of the highest readiness right now, CNMCyber script. So I assume that 80% means like we're in the beta testing. Beta testing, 80% sounds like reasonable. So based on this beta testing, we will say whether the script is 100% not, because it's not tested yet. So that is why I put like 80%. But everything what we do, it is basically here. Office hours, no, it's not zero. Office hours by themselves, let's put like
I think
20.
It should be more.
Yeah, let's put like 40% maybe. Anyway, this is not finished. I need to put like availability or urgency or status. I don't know, like like kind of something. But basically what we are doing and what we want people to do, and this is what we can show to, let's say, a school principal. They say, oh, what people will do. And you will say, oh, everything listed on this page, career prize bizop. And we will work on EDOSWIT, like the program for school students will be called EDOSWIT, and we need to create list of media where we will advertise, or what the sales pitch, right? EDOSWIT pitch, or target audience, target audience will be like school students who know their profession. The first category, the second category, people who don't know the profession, and the third category, people who are not aware that they need to have a profession, right? Or something like that. So it's plenty of work, and it's also a lot of work with the website. So let's say I started putting what we had kind of home about us, but it will be more pages, prototypes, right? and they can work
Okay, yeah.
like the same like Rasta started here, CNMCyber Homes prototype. So they can work with
Yeah.
this. I will say, I know, I had this experience before. As soon as they got to the websites, they will be kind of working. So it is kind of what your take is on this page. Um, it's good idea. What you can add,
Very good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea.
and
Because initially,
our work with you also should be like kind of should be reflect should be reflected here. Um,
yeah.
we need to. I made this separate, like draft, which is the wiki page, a product page, and the progress. What we need to do, you tend to post many things on the discussion, which not really belong discussion. So discussion, in our case, will be a project. So we have kind of one product page. The page will be a product description or description. We will call it description, and discussion will be like a development, right? A project.
Yeah.
So we need to
With the
have kind of
product.
this good kind of separation. So the talk page will be about the creating of the product page, and product page will be description of the product to be. If we can make kind
Okay.
of this difference, yeah, it will be kind of some outline of work. So I like the progress. I like kind of this page. I like this kind of um, on one page, it shows the volume. It shows how much is needed to be done, and particularly it shows that with the pace as we go right now, we will
Yeah.
be working on this on to 2035 easily. So we need kind of some like some boost, something. Does it make sense?
Okay. Yeah, it does.
You said the same about CNMCyber pitch before someone else said no, it's wrong. Okay, I'm looking for like honest reply. So if you see something is missing or you have some addition or something else, let me know. I believe that by our next meeting in a week, it will be ready to to get started to test. So you
Okay.
and me will use this page kind of to report our progress and kind of there. And then I will work on their. I put like in their backlog. I will put like this page right now is missing like a status, urgency, or availability or priority. Um, so I will add one kind of one column
One
here.
column.
I
Yeah.
will think how it will be called, maybe status, like active or pending, active. Um, pending will be something which has kind of dependencies, because let's say you cannot work
Or,
on the advertise or marketing campaign for, let's say, eDosvid without the pitch, right? If you don't have a
yeah.
pitch,
Yeah.
like what you will kind of what it doesn't make sense. You can start working, but you cannot finalize their marketing campaign. So it will be like
Yeah.
some dependencies, and some will be more urgent, some is less urgent.
Something like priority.
Yeah, and every week some percentages should be kind of added, right? And when we have
Yeah.
100%, kind of something is like needs to be chunked. So let's say right now only like two wiki pages prototypes, but there are not two of them, right? There are like there will be more. Right now it's kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
easy because we have only two, like let's say home and about us I put. but it will be more pages, and more pages we cannot have like 300 pages here, so we will need to kind of to think how to
Chunk them.
resolve. Maybe we will keep here only like main pages, and make kind of like a reference for the whole pages go to this category, right? I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
think about this. And also right now I put permissions, I put the courses, yeah, let's say hold up orientation in one line, like 25%, but this is like a big course with many pages, and
Yeah, yeah.
and we will probably need to approach it completely different. We need to translate from Russian, because the Russian course is way more advanced. We need to translate from Russian and put it in the Moodle, check what
Yeah.
was missing from the English version, and um, kind of to combine both.
And it. Yeah, yeah.
What else?
Nothing else, nothing else. I'd just like to share the contract with you, and then Anthony can start working and
Oh,
start testing the page. Yeah.
okay. So you will be sending me to by email, or
The email, yeah.
okay? Yes, I will talk to Natalia in 8 minutes, and as soon as we finish, I will be
Okay.
working on this. Right?
Yeah. And just to confirm, what time is the technology board starting tomorrow?
The same like we
Same
had
time.
today.
Okay.
The same 1 p.m. Right?
Yeah.
1 p.m. is kind of for official meetings. I like this time to keep it. But you came like at 1 all the time. Only like last week you arrived at 2 for some reason. I don't know which
Yeah.
reason.
Initially, Natalia had requested that we have it at 2
Oh,
p.m. So I think this is what brought about the confusion.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I felt like you were coming every time at 1 p.m. That is why I didn't remind, or I thought you would be coming at 1 p.m. again. If all of us want to move it to 2, I'm fine with this too. Anyway, we're done, right, Kevin?
Yes, yes, yes. We're done.
So we had the session. We talked about office hours. We talked about the pitches, partners, list of deliverables. We made some
Yeah.
plans. At least like I will be continue working with the deliverables, and Kevin will take a look at the
Continue
pitches
looking
to
at the page.
partners, and
Yeah.
finish this like more testing on the with the scripts. And thanks so much. Let's take a look at our faces. It's Kevin and it's me. And thank you so much, and bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you in a week, and Kevin, see you tomorrow.